Hey guys, it's Mike again with Next Level Personal Training Studio here. We've got Michael Bolick helping us out. We're going to go over a great horizontal pushing exercise, a push-up, an exercise that's often done incorrectly. So again, we're going to show you the proper way to do this. It's an awesome exercise that you don't need anything for, no equipment necessary, so you can do this at home, do this while you're traveling on the road, so really no excuses not to get a workout in when you're away. So we'll go over the proper setup for the push-up here. So Michael's going to make sure he gets a nice frame. Those hands are right under his shoulders here, stomach nice and tight, so bracing his stomach there, squeezing his glutes in a nice straight line with his body. So from here, what's often done, especially with women, they feel like they don't have the upper body strength or so, is that when he descends into the push-up position, those elbows start to really flare out kind of out of side at a 90-degree angle. So we want to make sure we avoid that, and as he goes down, keeping those shoulders away from his ears, pushing those elbows back, keeping a nice straight line there with his back. So often that is too difficult for some people to do on their own, so we're going to show you a couple regressions or ways to make this exercise easier and still making sure we're doing it the correct way. So what we do here is basically you're going to go down nice and slow. Perfect. And then once you get to the bottom, your knees will drop, and then you're going to do a regular push-up with your knees on the floor. From there, you'll pop back up into a good plank position, control it down as much as you can, knees down, and then push your body up. We want to make sure what we do when we're doing this from our knees is that a lot of times people will very, very easily turn the glutes off. So going down to the push-up, Michael, and then they're just going to keep their hips kind of stay up in the air as they go down. So keep your butt up in the air, and then press like that. So it basically takes all the core stability work out of it. So you want to really make sure hips stay tucked in, going down, keeping that body nice and level as you go down, and then extending up. Perfect. So another regression that we're going to show you guys is what we call an elevated push-up or torso elevated push-up. So great thing about this is, again, you don't need a bar to do this or any equipment. You can use your mattress, bed, you can use a counter as well. So basically the higher the object is that you're going to use, the easier that will make the push-up. So find an object that, again, makes it challenging for whatever the rep number that you're shooting for is, but still that you can do them correctly. How I like to have our clients set up for this, the torso elevated push-up, is they're going to go ahead and set their arms. We want their arms so that their forearms are at a 90-degree angle the whole time. We don't want our grip in too narrow. That kind of promotes internal rotation of the shoulders, which is no good. We want to avoid that. So setting up there about outside hip width, and then he's going to go ahead, Michael's going to take his middle part of his chest, just kind of rest it on the bar. From here, he'll step his other leg back, so now he knows that he's in the right position where he's not playing the guessing game, whether he's too far away here or in too close where the bar's coming down kind of by his belly button. So once he's set up, stomach is nice and tight, squeezing his glutes, and then again lowering down nice and easy, keeping those shoulders away from his ears, touching the bar lightly with the middle part of his chest to try to get full range of motion, and then pushing away. Awesome. So one coaching tip that I like to use with the push-up, guys, and whether it's a normal push-up that Michael's going to demonstrate or the elevated push-up that we showed you, oftentimes you'll see people going into extension here where they start to kind of dip and hyperextend that lower back there. So one easy fix to that is you can take a foam roller if you have one, or any object, pillows will work. You're just going to basically put that between your knees, so you'll pinch your knees the whole time. So what that does is going to get him to turn on the adductors and keeping his core nice and tight and squeezing his glutes without really having to think about it there. And you can see already that's keeping his back nice and level, stomach is tight there. Awesome. And same thing, you can do this with the regress version as well. All right, guys, again, so that was the body weight push-up, a horizontal pushing motion we showed you. Trying to give you some good tips and good things to do while you're on the road, again, if you don't have access to a gym or any equipment. So try it out. If you have any questions, hit us up on Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram, or a YouTube page as well. I'll definitely check those and get back to you if you have any questions at all. Thanks again for tuning in, guys, and have a great day.